Hello everybody, welcome back to this month's episode of Tom Talks, where we talk about all things insurance. Today's topic is workers' comp required by law? And our insurance agent's favorite answer returns, it depends. And it actually depends on state law. So each state has their own workers' comp laws that you have to abide by. Here in the great state of Texas, we are the only state where it is truly optional, no matter your corporate structure nor your employee size. However, most states do require it. Now, here again, it kind of depends by state. So some say if you are a sole proprietor, you don't need to. Some say if you are, a corporation or an LLC, you need to have it. Some say that if you have 5 or more employees, you need to have it, but less than that, you don't need to. And then you also really need to be careful about monopolistic states, where you actually have to purchase coverage through the state fund, and those are typically required in each of those 4 states. While it may not be necessarily required, something you want to think about is just because you don't necessarily have to have it does not mean that you are not responsible for that employee's injuries on the job. Some office type risks such as ourselves, I can't think of one time where we had a work comp claim, knock on wood, but some claims I have seen get into the $70,000, $80,000 range. Some can be even more than that, 6 figures. And I don't know about you, but I would hate to write such a large check for an employee injury. Workers' comp is typically pretty cheap. It's the one line of business where rates continually come down. So get quotes, make an educated decision on purchasing that coverage. And if you have any employees residing out of state, i.e. they live in a state outside of Texas, definitely get in touch with an insurance agent and ask what laws apply to those employees in those states, because if you have to write it for one employee, you have to write it for all of them. You can't exclude, a certain class of employees under workers' comp. So if you guys have any questions on this or have any concerns, maybe you're thinking, oh crap, I hired somebody out of state the other day, give us a call. We're happy to research that for you and help you out. Thanks so much for joining us today, and stay tuned for next month's episode.